All right, Mrs. Nancy Gallardo, here you go.
Hi guys. So, here I am. Just a brief little reminder of who I am, my background. I've been doing design and construction for 35 years, and that's professionally. I actually got started when I was a teenager, back with my junior high and high school teachers who were both general contractors that actually hired me after school hours to do their drawings. So I thought that said a lot with the confidence that they had in me and my abilities at such a young age. I am a certified construction project manager as well as design. My background is architecture and graphics design, and I got put back through school by Disney when I was an adult, and I got my certification in construction management. I work with a group of great contractors. They're all licensed, bonded, and insured. So I am part of the project from womb to tomb, basically, from the beginning through the end. One of the questions was asked is, am I able to go on site and give an estimate on what a project might cost for a bathroom or a kitchen remodel? I can give you a range, but I can't say like what they show on Flip or Flop on HGTV or whatever. Yeah, I can come in and do that kitchen for $15,000. It's not happening. $15,000 is going to cover the cabinets if you're on a medium price end of a cabinet. Realistically, these are actually reports that are publicly known showing what to expect in putting into a kitchen or bathroom project. With a kitchen project, you want to spend no more than what 10% of the value of your house. So if you're in a $500,000 house, you don't want to spend more than $50,000. You want to look at materials and appliances that are typically used in that neighborhood. If you're in a higher end neighborhood, one of the gated communities back here, then yeah, you're going to look at the Wolf, the KitchenAid, and the higher end products like that. Bathrooms, a little bit different. With the bathrooms, we've got here the master bathroom, because that's a bigger space. You are looking at anywhere from $30,000 to $75,000, but that's kind of on the high end. The bathrooms that I've done in the Santa Clarita area, if it's a typical 5x8 guest bathroom off of a hallway, the cheapest I've done is $15,000 on up into the mid-20s. And that is when we're gutting everything and putting everything back in new. With bathrooms, what people don't realize is the tile work is the most expensive part of the project, because of the waterproofing that needs to be done and the time and labor that's involved with doing that tile work. For just a shower stall alone, that is anywhere from 5 to 8 business days of doing that installation. So it's really time consuming. But just wanted to give at least some guidelines on what to think about and pass on to clients or yourselves, kind of what the price range might be. With me, my process starts is I will do an initial free 1-hour consultation where I'm able to go on site and you show me your project. I want to do a full remodel, new cabinets, appliances, quartz countertops. This gives me an idea of what the scope is going to be, and have time to speak with the client then about the further process that I do, and again, those ranges of what to expect, and try to find out what their budgets are that they're trying to work within. I don't beat around the bush, and I think you guys hopefully have learned that of me. I'm an open book, and I am there for my client. I try to get the most bang for their buck, and myself and my contractors pass that on. The next step is once they decide to follow through, then I go through the design process. During that design process, I am then putting together that entire package, doing the 3D perspectives, doing CAD drawings, choose the entire materials list, and start to get that information together. Once I've done that, I review with the client to make sure that I'm on the right page with them on what they were expecting for the design. And then the next step is then the contractor to come in and do a site walk so that he can see the existing conditions, what we're looking at for the installation and materials that we're working with to be able to then put the labor cost together. Once we've done that, I then put the full project budget together. I present that to the client. Once they approve that, next process is they purchase the materials. So this is where we're a little different in other contractors. Most contractors, they want to go buy the materials because they're adding another 15 to 20% on top of what those material costs are. No lie. And so instead, we have the client buy everything directly. And in a moment, I'm going to show you how they actually, that 15 to 20%, they're getting that as a discount. But once the materials are procured, they get delivered to the house. We do not start any work on the house until all materials are there. I unfortunately have had a couple of other contractors that have gone on site and demolished. Something happens with lead time on an item, and the client is without a kitchen or bathroom or full house for months. We don't like to do that. We want everything there and be able to stay on target and get the project done. And then once we get materials, we inspect it, and then we start with the demolition and construction. Here's where the savings get passed on. So this is a materials list that I put together, breaking it out in plumbing, electrical, flooring, hardware, millworks, and all of that. Develops down to a bottom line number. This is $5,700. I then feed this to my salesperson that I worked with at Lowe's, and there's a back-end system that I know about, having worked with him and having worked for the company, that I get to pass that same list through the system that then spits out a high discount rate. And so to be able to save almost 18% on product, that says a lot. Again, that's us trying to build our integrity with our clients and showing that we care, and that ultimately we want our clients to be happy with the outcome of their project, both financially and with the physical project. These are some pages from my typical design package. I put together a PowerPoint presentation where I'm extracting 3D perspectives, elevations. I do the AutoCAD drawings, the floor plans. I do the full electrical and lighting design and everything. So it's a very easy, comprehensive package for clients to be able to read through. Most people don't know how to read architectural drawings, and eyes roll back in their heads, and they don't understand what they're looking at. It's very understandable, and I need to make sure that this is exactly what they want to proceed with in their project. These are just some testimonials. This is one that I recently had finished, and you guys can read it in detail later if you like, but basically it was saying just how I passed on the savings. I didn't beat around the bush on timeline. I told them minimum, it's 12 weeks. Most contractors, oh yeah, I can go in, I could do that for 6 weeks. Never. You're doing a full kitchen remodel, it ain't happening. There's so much infrastructure involved and everything. I am telling my clients up front because I don't want them to get upset in the end. Why did you tell me this timeline and it ended up being double? So I'm very upfront and transparent. This is the before shot of their kitchen. This is the after shots. This is another testimonial. from a customer in Canyon Country, and Robin felt so comfortable with us because we're in their homes. We're dealing with them on a daily basis, and her final comment is, we felt like family to her once we were done. You know, we're in there and trying to make their dreams come true of their project. This is another one, a retired gentleman in Reseda, and complimenting me that he could have tried to do it himself, but he didn't think through the things that I thought through on functionality and storage and such to be able to pull this off for him. And the kitchen before was horrendous, 1950s, no storage. So anyway, and I've been featured in different cabinet things. So real quick, I'm sorry. And I do flip houses and big investment properties and such. So let the Get Her Done girl make your home the happiest place on earth.